Hey, this dude who's fighting, who's out of Dagestan, who has one eye, who they just brought to the UFC, this middleweight, you know about him?
No. Sounds like a villain from Bond.
Dude, he's really good.
Has the UFC found its new villain? Well, you might mistake him for a Bond movie character with that one menacing eye, but he's the latest sensation in the UFC. Meet Shara Bullet Magomedov, hailing from Dagestan. Now, you'd think he's a grappling wizard like most of his fellow Dagestanis, but nope, he's a downright terrifying elite striker. Oddly enough, grappling isn't his strong suit. He made a grand entrance at UFC 294, undefeated at 11-0 with a whopping 10 knockouts under his belt. His opponent, the battle-hardened Bruno Silva, couldn't handle Shara's blend of speed, precision, power, and ruthless aggression. Here's the kicker. Shara is partially blind in one eye. It took him 8 surgeries and 2 long years to bounce back from this career-threatening injury. Shara is taking inspiration from Michael Bisping, a legend who knows a thing or two about fighting with one eye. There were such operations when an injection in the eye had to be made, where it was removed, one might say. At this time, local anesthesia is administered, but you feel everything. They pierce it from 2 or 3 sides. I had different stages. My eyes were tortured specifically, Magomedov said in an interview. Shara is notorious for his actions both inside and outside the cage. He once got into a mall brawl with a guy who dared to show some affection to his partner. Security quickly broke it up, but Shara waited outside, and when the guy emerged, let's just say Shara introduced him to the canvas with a punch and an uncalled-for stomp. Now, Shara claims public displays of affection goes against the moral code of Makhachkala, his hometown in Russia. But that's not all. While waiting for his UFC debut, he entered a jiu-jitsu competition where he tapped out to a heel hook, and the second he got free, he stood over his opponent and kicked him in sheer frustration. According to Shara, his opponent had agreed not to use leg locks as Shara's UFC debut was approaching. Shara's already asked for a spot on the December 9th China card, and UFC President Dana White has given the green light. If Shara continues to ascend up the middleweight ladder, we might be in for a Dagestan versus Chechnya, striker versus grappler showdown against Khamzat Chimaev. Who do you think Shara should fight next? Is the hype real or not? Give us your take. Don't forget to follow Sportskeeda MMA on all our social media platforms.